LeBron's not going to make him play harder, make him play different. Luka doesn't give a shit, and he just really just wants to be able to play video games and smoke cigarettes. Ooh. Welcome back, YouTube. Been a minute. We were feeling under the weather, a little feverish the past couple days. So not a whole lot of gym time, not a whole lot of YouTube time. So we're kind of just working up sets of 10 until we get to a really challenging weight for 10. And then we'll use that for our working sets. But strength-wise, hasn't really been an issue, just kind of creating like pressure. It's been causing like, pressure headaches and things like that. So haven't been going as heavy and just been really mindful, kind of working up in weight until we feel 100% again. Just working on them high reps.
You got
700 for, I think I got 17 on that one. I just try to keep going until like it's constant motion. I don't honestly think, I don't think the Luka situation works for the Lakers either. Luka's not gonna change the way he is. He's not gonna become more professional. He's gonna be a 25-year-old kid, which is what he is. LeBron's not gonna make him play harder, make him play different. Luka doesn't give a shit. And he just really just wants to be able to play video games and smoke cigarettes. Whew. Okay, last set here. We'll hit some leg extensions after this and then move on to hamstrings. We've been dealing with a lot of quad cramping. So talking to some people, saying maybe potassium might not be where it needs to be, which in the grand scheme of things, I'm eating a lot more food, and having a banana or two a day is not going to be sufficient. Potatoes, other things like that, avocados, they're going to have higher potassium levels. Might need to get out the old chronometer and analyze the micronutrients a little bit more, or start just supplementing with potassium and see how that changes things. Leg extensions after 4 working sets on the Cybex squat press. So fatiguing a little bit faster. Part of that's just kind of being out of the rhythm, coming out of that fever, taking a couple of days off. But strength's not dropped off too much. Reps haven't dropped off too much. So shouldn't take long before we bounce back and feel back to normal. Yeah, this is that weird time of year. It's like 85 degrees right now, but next week it'll be 35. It could be 35 tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised. Just being in Texas. Whew. Okay, we'll move on, get some hamstrings in, a little adductors, calves, keep things moving. Legs on Monday, we'll push tomorrow. And then on our pull days, we're gonna throw in just some RDLs kind of at the beginning, just for some extra hamstring volume, but also, of course, being kind of a potent back builder, the deadlifts. So technically we'll hit legs 3 days a week, but want to just start kind of ramping up and slowly incorporating a hinge pattern on that day between, just a little bit more posterior frequency. We'll see. We're gonna try it this week and see how that feels, see if we like it. Okay. Oh, yeah, I always find that I get better stimulus and connection with the lying hamstring curls. What I've been trying to kind of play with lately is getting this movement in while I'm a little bit more fresh, because it's easier for me to go over there to the lying hamstring curls and engage those muscles with a little bit more fatigue. When I get over here and I'm already really fatigued, the hamstrings are already really tired, it's much harder to maintain that stimulus and maintain that mind to muscle connection. So I'm trying to just kind of be mindful with it, try to figure out which order makes the most sense. Sometimes it varies day by day, and just got to get good at every muscle, all the time. It's just one of those things where, like, this is what I do for a living, is teach people how to activate muscles, how to engage their central nervous system more and more. But even I struggle with it, Like, I work with, people with neurological disorders, spinal cord injuries, professional athletes, professional bodybuilders, people that want to enhance and increase the way that they activate, stimulate and sense a certain muscle group in different positions, different, movement patterns. But yeah, we're all going to struggle with it from time to time. Nobody has absolute perfect mind to muscle connection every single day. It's a spectrum for sure. A lot of variables. That was pretty good. That was a good point. I've never thought of it that way. we're just supersetting here, adductors with lying hamstring curls. Movements that don't really, again, conflict too much, but just trying to save some time because honestly, we have so much food that we still need to eat today, and it's already 3 o'clock. We got about 4 more meals that we need to crush. It's gonna be a busy day, a late night, but that's the job. Calves. Okay, that is a wrap for today. Leg day, first day back, really fully back since we got kind of under the weather on Thursday. Thursday's typically our off day anyways. So Friday, tried to come in, it was super light. Could barely even like do leg extensions and seated leg curls. So kind of scrapped the day, took it more of like an off day. Off day Saturday, a little bit of just kind of light active recovery movement work yesterday, a little full body, back, shoulders, arms, chest. But yeah, really light still. And then today is kind of like the first full day back. So we'll see how that affects the check-in. Obviously all that data and everything is going to be provided to Justin for him to make an informed decision on what we want to do. But I think for the most part, we're going to be kind of just coasting and keeping things pretty steady calorie-wise for the time being. The only thing I can really see changing potentially is, do we stay with 3 high days or do we go back down to 2 high days? We ended up only having 2 high days last week anyways, so probably not the best week to make a decision on that, but over time, I think that'll be the first change, first modification that we make before we start like changing calories on a daily basis or anything like that, just to see how the body responds. But we'll get a little pump check, really just a leanness check. Yeah, so that's a wrap for today. Again, push day tomorrow, medium calorie day tomorrow, but we got realistically the next 6 hours or so to get in about 4,000 healthy calories. Rice, potatoes, meat, you know, keeping it simple. So that is a wrap. Bo Alexander, Adapt Fitness, Dallas, Texas. Check out Troponin Nutrition for coaching with my man, my coach, Justin Harris. Modern Aminos for all your fun sups. And yeah, keeping it tight, keeping the muscle mass up, keeping the body fat down. Bye.